The hemorrhaging of the Democrat Party continues, and it seems like there's no end in sight. I mean, every single day when I'm putting videos together for you guys, I'm coming across clips of everyone from every walk of life, including people that you wouldn't even have suspected would have supported Uncle Trump, but actually do support Uncle Trump, and are saying how they either wish they would have voted for him, regret voting for Kamala, or fully support him and fully back him and already voted for him back in November and are just rubber stamping it now with a video online. And so that's what today's video is a little bit about. But before we get into that, happy Independence Day, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Independence Day. Y'all stay safe out there, all right? I don't want to hear any horror stories, okay? I want everybody to go back home, or if you're staying at home, I want everybody to be safe. I don't want anybody missing any limbs, okay, after today, all right? Don't do anything stupid, all right? Anyway, let's hop into some of these clips. Let's dive in.
This message is for you, Donald Trump. Hey, I'm so proud of you, Unc. You going hard, man.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
going hard for the American people. We appreciate what you're doing. Everybody know they're giving you a rough time, but hey, you keep fighting for us, and we appreciate that, man. This is the first time that I ever really paid attention to what's going on in the White House, and I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I never thought that the president actually could make stuff happen. I thought it was people around him that had to make the stuff happen, but I see the president can make stuff happen, and I see why they didn't want you to be the president, because you speak for the American people, because you show leadership. You show leadership through action. You don't bow down to nobody. You let people know why America is great. And that's how it's supposed to be. They said the tariffs wasn't going to work. Guess what? It's working. You're doing everything, and it's working. And they're mad about it. So keep up the great work. Hey, I love you, Unc, man. Look, I appreciate it. Just keep going hard for us. All right, Unc, have a great day. All right, Megan, stay up.
I love how more and more people are starting to call him Unc, Uncle Trump. That's something that I've called him for quite a while now. And some of you have caught on to it. I've seen the comments, but I love how more and more people are actually just calling him Unc. You know what I mean? It's Uncle Trump, baby. Unc. All right, let's get into some more of this, baby.
So as somebody that grew up on government assistance and food stamps, I'm not mad at Trump at all for cutting some of the government benefits that they're giving out, because y'all, let's not act as if people aren't abusing this. Let's not act as if we ain't got an epidemic of people who just don't want to go to work because they expect the government to take care of them. I saw two people on TikTok the other day arguing, and it was a man and a woman, and the man wanted to go to work. The woman was mad at him, yelling at him, would not let him go to work because of the fact if they found out about his income, she would lose her government-funded housing and she would lose her benefits. And she would not let the man go to work because she didn't want to lose that. And I think that's an issue in America, bro. There's a lot of people that do that. Y'all, if Trump is opening up more jobs, then you should want to get up and go work and not have to depend on the government. The government assistance is a stepping stone to help you get to a point where you can get back on your feet and do for yourself and take care of yourself. That's what it's about. It's not about, oh, well, just sit back and let people who go out and work take care of me so I can live an easy life because I need to live an easy life for whatever reason, bro. All of us have to get up and work. White people, black people, Mexicans, everybody got to get up and work. Nobody is owed anything by the government. Nobody is owed anything by America. Nobody deserves no handouts, bro. I don't want no handouts. So, and Trump didn't cut the government benefits out. Y'all are making it seem like he just got rid of it. He just made stricter eligibility requirements. So one of them is you got to work at least 80 hours a month, not a week, a month. That is 20 hours a week, 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Bro, if you can't do that, and you expect people who go out and work 50, 60, 80 hours a week to use their tax dollars to take care of you, then you the issue, bro. And you are the main ones that Trump is targeting to get off of this and get up off of your ass and go do something for yourself. So I'm not mad at it at all, bro. He opening up more jobs, so y'all not have no issue, and y'all can get up and go get off y'all behind and do something.
Do something. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. More and more people agreeing with Trump's agenda, right? Bringing more jobs back to America while getting some of these lazy folks off of their behinds, off of their butts. You're able-bodied citizen. Get up and work. There's plenty of jobs coming back now. We're adding lots and lots of jobs. Job report. It came back? I want to say 150,000, nearly 150,000, which was up from the projections. The projections were a lot lower, so Trump is beating projections on the jobs coming back. But there's more.
America is becoming a third world country more and more every day. I'm starting to understand Republicans, the far right side, the red, all that. So I don't like this shit at all.
Yes, sir. Go. Come on over. Come all the way over to the Republican side, my guy. Come all the way over. It's good over here. The water's great. We are truly making America great again. See, the Democrats made America horrible, which woke people up to how nice America could actually be under Republican control. And now they're seeing it. Whoa, all the illegals are actually getting deported. The crime is going down. What? The tariffs are actually working. I thought they said the tariffs weren't going to work. I thought they said we were going to go into World War III. I thought it was going to be popping off right now. He's signing peace deal after peace deal. Like, winning, baby. We winning.
Anybody out there who's an independent knows that if you were a Democrat and you told one of your Democratic friends that you disagreed with anything Joe Biden did, or you called him out on anything, they basically kicked you out of the party. That's what happened to me. I've been a Democrat my whole life, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't like, y'all are kind of ugly. I don't want to be over there. I've watched Donald Trump my whole life. I grew up in the Bronx. And I've never heard of him being racist until he ran for president. Now all of a sudden he's racist, and the reasons they come up with are so freaking lame. Like, I mean, when you have businesses for the last 50 years, hotels, casinos, and you're racist, there's going to be a whole lot of people that can vouch for that. Whole lot of people, and they couldn't come up with one, not one person that said that he said this or he said that in all of those years. All of those years, you can't come up with anybody to prove. You can't just tell me somebody's racist because you don't like them or because they said something you don't like. You got to actually show me. Okay, show me what they did to harm people because of the color of their skin. Like, this person didn't have it come in, and it was like, they just, nope, I ain't hiring none of those people.
Come on now. He hit the nail on the head. None of these people can actually come up with any situation or circumstance where he was truly racist. They always go with the what was it called? The Central Park Five, I believe, right? They always come up with the same situation, basically. But they failed to mention that everybody felt the same way Trump did. Trump was a Democrat at that time. And the people that were prosecuting the kids, really felt like they were guilty. At the time that Trump took out the ad, they had not been found innocent at the time that the ad was taken out. So what is wrong with that? What's wrong with it? Explain it to me. Because everybody felt that way. Everybody felt that way. And if I remember correctly, like the DA and everybody else that was involved in it were all Democrats. Like, come on now, bro. It's nonsense. But Trump is racist. Okay. All right. If you say so. It's a lie, though.
That it was not for Donald Trump, we might still be living next to gang members because everything changed after he was elected. I was planning on voting for Kamala up until October, and I could not bring myself to do it. I had reached out to her campaign several times because by this point, this was a international story. Nobody got back to me, or any other Democrat for that matter. And I thought, how can I vote for people who didn't have my back?
Because they don't care about you. I mean, it's really quite simple. If someone has to tell you how much they care about you constantly, then they truly don't care about you. You don't need to tell me that you love me in order for me to know that you actually love me. Now, telling me is great. That's fine. But I should already know that. And you see that time and time again with the Democrat Party. Oh, yeah, we care about this people. We care about that people. We care about these people. We care about that people. Why are you having to tell people that you care about them? They should already know this. Why are you constantly trying to tell people that you care about them? They should already feel it. But that's the problem. They really don't. All they care about is power and control. That is it. And that's all.
Didn't care about myself or my neighbors. So I voted for Trump.
So you were a Democrat?
I was my whole life.
Really?
I first voted for Bill Clinton and voted Democrat every single year until, November.
And what do you think of Trump now? What do you think of his policies on deportation?
You know what? I can't tell you specifics about his policies, but what I will tell you is that it was not for Donald Trump, we might still be living next to gang members because everything changed after he was elected.
So you feel a lot safer now that he's in the White House again?
I do, because he's taking it seriously. The Democrats simply ignored it. They said it was lies. They won't talk to people who have been victimized by this.
Now, I want to talk to you guys about a little something before this last clip, because this last clip brings a bit of hope to this entire situation. Because I know in the past I've said that some of these folks can't be helped, but apparently they actually can. Check it out.
Liberals can recover, by the way. If you have like a family member or a child or something that's really far gone, there's still hope. Because I used to be, for lack of a better term, batshit crazy. Like everything you see them crying, screaming, whining about now, like basically saying like America's the worst country in the world and abolish ICE and all of this lunacy that you're seeing now, that was me. Anybody that I didn't agree with or that was on the right was automatically racist, homophobic, a bigot, a fascist, xenophobic, whatever, you name it. I called them the name. I cut off family members, which I have since repaired those relationships and apologized and realized and righted my wrongs. But the point is, there's always hope that one day they'll wake up. I did. And now, like, everyone right now they're toting that 4th of July is canceled. I will be on the beach for the 4th of July with my American flag tent with hot dogs blasting Toby Keith, loving America and celebrating. And I've become immune to any of the hate from the liberals because I was them at one point and I was absolutely miserable and hated every second of my life while I was in that mindset. So I don't really give it much thought or much credit because, you know, whatever. You do you and I do me.
Good for you. Good for you. Shout out to Babbling Brook 22, man. Good for you. Welcome to the good side. Welcome to the good side. Things are much better on this side of the political aisle, right? And you know that is one thing that we found, and there have been studies. People on the left are absolutely miserable. So it's quite interesting that she says that she was absolutely miserable while being a raving lunatic liberal. She was miserable, but now everything's peachy. There have been studies on that, and it is so true. Liberals are miserable. I just don't understand. But according to her, there's still hope. So let's not give up just yet on some of these liberals. I know it can be super annoying. It can be super frustrating. But apparently there is still hope that we can get these people onto our side and they can have a complete turnaround, because that's a beautiful thing to see. That's something that I love to see on a daily basis, is people waking up from the smoke fog of the left. Because I used to be on the left my darn self. Now, I wasn't one of these raving liberals. I didn't care about politics or anything like that. I wasn't out marching in the streets and protesting and doing stuff like that. But I was definitely a Democrat. I was definitely on the left. But so when I see people like this, it's wonderful to see. I love it. I absolutely love it. Especially when they were, you know, super liberal and doing the whole nine that she described there, and they've woken up out of it, because for a long time, I didn't think it was possible. And I've said that in videos, but according to her, it is. So let's not give up on them. Let's keep trying to get more people onto our side of the political aisle so we can continue to make America great again. Happy Independence Day. You guys stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.